Hi, Cancer. Welcome to Mystic High Priestess Tarot. This is a career and finance reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cross watchers, you are welcome to watch. Keep in mind, this is a general collective reading. Not everything will resonate with you. What resonates, keep. What doesn't, leave for somebody else. If nothing resonates for you, keep in mind that time and energy is just fluid. So therefore, we're all in different timelines based on the choices and decisions that we make in this day and age. And there could be other readers that are out on YouTube reading your timeline. There's some very good ones out there, so I would recommend to keep looking. Next time I do a reading, however, you could be on this timeline. So sometimes it's just finding out who's making the same choices and decisions you are in the world. Keep in mind, there's also scammers out there. Right now, I'm not doing any personal readings, but I would still never contact you for a reading, so don't be fooled by the scammers. Never substitute a tarot reading for any type of legal, medical, or financial professional advice. This reading is for current finance, as I said. It is mid-monthly, so this is from January 17th to January 31st. However, if you come across it at a different point in time, that is when you were meant to see it, and that is the timeline you are currently on. I have pre-shuffled and meditated on the cards as well as cleaned the space, so we are ready to go. I do a 9-card spread, 3 past, 3 present, and 3 future, along with an overall energy, and then I clarify them. Let's get going. So past, we have 6 of Cups, Justice, and Strength. Wow. Current, we have 3 of Wands, Prince of Cups, and Princess of Cups. In the future, we have the Star, the Prince of Wands, the Princess of Wands, wow, and the Queen of Wands with overall energy. Okay, so this really tells me you have a lot of things lining up for you in the right direction. It's definitely going in order. Your past, you did have the 6 of Cups here, so there was something that was new. This could have been a new house, a new car, a new career, a new financial investment, but something that brought you joy, something that made you feel youthful and happy, and maybe a job where you felt you were really good at it for a change type thing. And then also came injustice. So in other words, it was time. It was time for you to, have this moment where you had worked hard enough for whatever it is you were purchasing or investing in, including a job. This was finally the job made for you. But it took strength to get there. Okay, so throughout the course of everything, you might have had to save a ton of money. You might have had to go through a lot of downfalls. In a divorce, you might have lost a bunch of money. It took great strength and conviction, Cancer, to get to the point where you're at financially. Current energy, we have the 3 of Wands right below our 6 of Cups. So we are seeing that you're like, okay, this is something new, this is something great. You're still waiting for your ships to come in, though. You're still looking to see if there's something better out there than what you currently have. Right in the center, you have the Prince of Cups, so this would be like a Knight of Cups. So there's a very passionate offer. I probably wouldn't say as much passionate as emotional bearing, and it comes below the Justice. So something you're investing in, or even, if shoe on the other foot, if you did something that caused financial loss to somebody else, that caused, justice or karma to kick in, the center of all of this with your finances basically stems around something you love. So there is justice in you getting something you love, and it comes also kitty corner from the 6 of Cups. So we are seeing that you are really focused on something you love, which questions this 3 of Wands. What else is it that you're looking for? It's almost like something you feel something's missing in your life. This, to be honest with you, this feels like midlife crisis energy in a way. And then we also currently have the Princess of Cups. So this would be like a page. So something where there's an offer coming towards you, and it's also below the strength, but keep in mind it's probably a little fishy. It's not as beautiful as you think it is. So you have two offers here, and we'll definitely clarify because I'm really curious what those offers are. But in the future, you have below this Three of Wands where you're looking for something else new and inviting. You're manifesting a wish come true. So something is going to come forward to you that is completely unbelievable, like a miracle. Below the Prince of Cups, which is a heavier offer based on the Justice, we also have the Prince of Wands. Now, so one I said is an emotional, you're currently going through an emotional offer. This is a more passionate offer. So your passionate offer clearly is something as your wish come true. So, this would be your SUV that you're going to buy. This is your Corvette, okay, or your sports car. So, if you're looking at it in vehicles or houses, it is like that. I definitely see from what you're being offered now or what your options are now financially, they're going to get greater if you're patient. You just have to be patient about it, because we also have then the Princess of Wands. So you go from the Princess of Cups to the Princess of Wands. So there's an upgrade from depending on if you're emotionally invested or passionately invested. So it's going from emotions to passion in the future. Let's check out this Queen of Wands energy, though, which is your overall energy, which means everybody's noticing you. You are probably the talk of the town, but you're very stable. You're a leader. So people do notice the things that you have and the things that you do. Four of Cups and 10 of Wands. All right, so with this Queen of Wands energy, people are noticing you. If you're looking for a job, you're in high demand. If you're buying a vehicle or a house, it's going to be something everybody on the block is going to notice. It's like, wow, they live in that house, or, you're not talking about a trailer house here, unless you were homeless, and that might be like the ultimate at that time in life, because we're all in different phases. But whatever it is that you're accomplishing is a heavy burden. You're working really, really hard to achieve it, okay, to get people to see you this way. And you have different options. Like, we are seeing these offers and these options out here, whether these are, you investing money or people giving money to you. But the divine also has something to offer you. Don't get so caught up in the ego, okay? This could be very ego-driven and prideful. Don't get so caught up into it that you do not see the beauty of this offer being given to you. This offer could be less work than what you have to put in the past to give you the ego that you currently have in this energy. Piece of advice, because that's usually a missed opportunity. And if you miss that opportunity, you carry a heavy burden. And that is your overall energy. Let's check out the Six of Cups here in the past. The Sun and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, so this youthful, fun job or car or house or community or whatever you're investing in, it's bringing you happiness. It is reminding you of something from the past. I often relate this type of relation to living in a home that your family once owned, or somebody in your family owned, or even signing up and living in the carnival and just traveling and being like a kid again. That kind of happiness, but it comes with anxiety, okay? So there's something about the past, whether it's, okay, you're restoring a vehicle that, it's something that your grandfather once owned and you found one you can restore, but it's coming with great anxiety for you to follow through with this type of project financially. So let's see where justice falls into place here. In your past energy. Oh, well, somebody was stealing. as you were working hard. All right, yeah. So you were working away at something. Again, let's just take the vehicle, for example, that you're restoring. You're working away on this vehicle and somebody's taken off with parts, okay? Or you're buying parts for the vehicle and somebody's just ripping you off left and right, okay? By the time you're done, you just barely have enough left to make do for you and your family. But there's some type of justice that is coming out of that. Could also be you're working really hard in the workplace and somebody's stealing your ideas, or somebody's taking all the credit, or somebody's cutting you down. So there is a justice that happened back here that somebody took note of, and that would explain the strength that you developed from that as well, for the transformation and manifestation. Yeah, somebody was a trickster. So somebody came in and they were trying to trick everybody, and like, oh, they're too young and foolish and dumb type thing. But strength came from the fact that you altered who you were. You transformed the entire situation with this justice and manifested and created something for yourself. So it put death to the injustice, while there was a transformation in you, in the strength. The magician also represents the person who is trying to trick you and deceive and make things look like it was them so that they could earn the money, or they could earn something off of your hard work. But it didn't work out. You, in the end, have now come through where they see, oh, it was you that did this. So that is past, and it could be current past, something that could have happened pretty recently. This Three of Wands, oh boy, there's all kinds of people in your life. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. What did you do? So you're waiting for your ships to come in. There is something to celebrate, but there's also other people involved, and you are finding success single-handedly. So people are looking at you as, this would be somebody who, if you're in your career field, you are the master of something, okay? So everyone's looking to you as, oh, you've got all the knowledge in that. And if you restore cars, you're all of a sudden, somebody that people want to go to for advice on stuff. So if you got ripped off in the past, there's some kind of karmic justice or actual justice in the court system could have came down, and you've shown to be very successful, while you're still kind of waiting for some results from some of that. And there's more justice. You are still waiting for results. This Prince of Cups, this emotional offer, has to do with a resurrection of something. This could be from a previous employer. Maybe you got fired. You were working really hard. You got fired because somebody else, was stealing, your ideas, or talking about you behind your back, or planted seeds that were really bad. So here's all of a sudden this emotional offer that, why don't you come back? Why don't you come back? Trying to serve justice through some type of rejuvenation, some type of redevelopment. And that is the center of your whole reading. So it looks to me like there has been an injustice done to you in your financial field, whether it be your career or your money, your home, your vehicle, people taking money from you. Somewhere in there, somebody did you wrong. And you are going solo on this and working with others, but waiting for some results. And what's happening right now is, now, if this is a court case, which it very well could be, they're making you an offer. Based on your emotions. You might want to wait for a future offer. You might want to counter that offer, because according to these cards, there's something much more passionate coming through, but we'll clarify that. Let's just finish this Princess of Cups here first. Yeah, you're currently, okay. So yeah, you're successful on your own. You can stand on your own feet for a while. So you sniff this out as a fishy offer. You walk away from it, even though it's an emotional investment, whether it be walk away from the house, the car, the job, the financial offer, whatever it is. You're walking away from it emotionally so you can be victorious. So people can recognize that you don't just fall for these little things. So let's see this star here. I have a feeling, Cancer, you're coming into some big bucks or something really massive. And this can be inheritance. So you see death up there. And there you are standing in your own. So yeah, you are fighting the battle. You could have accepted this offer, but you decided not to. You are going for the gold. You want the miracle. You are standing in your king power. You are the King of Cups, Cancer. And people are bickering and quarreling over it. You're like, nope, I'm going to keep fighting. I'm going to keep fighting for what I want. This is my dream come true. And I'm not letting it go for anything. So let's see what this Prince of Wands jumps in here to offer you. Nine of Wands and Karma. Karma is just as great as justice. I'm telling you, this whole row is priceless for you, Cancer. It's right in your center. So the Prince of Wands comes in when you are all battered and beaten and bruised, but you're not giving up. You are not giving up. You are going to go another round. You'll go through every battle and lose it if you have to, as long as you win the war. All right? You are not giving up. And then the Wheel of Fortune moves in your favor. And fortune, keyword. It's also karma hitting anybody who thought they were going to swindle you or take from you or hurt you in any way financially. Something really great is going to be offered to you at the last minute when you think you don't even have one more breath in you and you think, oh man, I should have taken that offer. That's when it's going to hit. And just boom, just like that. And this Princess of Wands, we have the High Priestess and the Five of Pentacles. So the Princess of Wands, which is a smaller offer of the two, okay? This would be just somebody coming in with petty cash to offer you something which is even less than what this fishy offer was up here. You hold out and you get the big reward because your intuition tells you not to accept this. So you have these two offers. This one you thought was fishy and that one was more just. So you still held out. This one you didn't feel was enough, so you held up for this one, even though it beat you up because your intuition is going to tell you, don't take it, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. That's just a little page. Let the night come in. And it leaves you out in the cold. So being left out in the cold in this case means you needed it. You needed the money or the object or whatever it is. But your intuition told you, don't. Sacrifice just a little more. Because there's something greater. And sure enough, that greater thing comes in. And what is it? Your wish come true. And people are going to go, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. They're going to bicker and argue and hate that you won out. But remember, justice is on your side. So as long as you remember that and you believe in that, carry this heavy burden, but do not let this opportunity miss you. And I think the missed opportunity in your case is if you'd accept this current offer. That is, you've got a lot going on here. Wow, but you seem really strong. And patience. Perfect. So you've got the green corn moon of patience. So yeah, be patient. Don't just settle because you feel like you need it. Because remember, there's going to be this part even in the future where you're left out in the cold. But as soon as you deal with that, they still have to come back with something, and karma bites them in the butt. And they have to come back with something massive. Okay? So patience. If you just have the patience, Cancer. That's all I have for right now. I'm not doing any extended readings. If you resonated with any of this, please like, share, and subscribe so other people can actually get the opportunity to view my readings. And also comment below. I would love to interact with you. Okay, thanks, Cancer. Bye.